Mississippi Outdoors is sponsored by Entergy Mississippi. Entergy is building a stronger and cleaner grid to power a brighter future and protect our great outdoors for generations to come.
I'm Brent Pendleton with Hope Outdoors. I serve on the board of directors, which initially started in Chatham, Alabama, over 20 years ago. We just completed our 20-year anniversary, and we started a chapter here 7 years ago in Marion County, which is Columbia, Mississippi. So it has grown tremendously. We are actually hunting 30 hunters this year, which is our biggest hunt that we put on to date. No matter what their disability is, if they can't use their hands, we have adaptive equipment that will allow them to harvest their own deer, to aim the gun, to shoot by themselves. We have shooting devices, we have tank track chairs, we have tripods that we can set the gun in, we have big tent blinds, we have all the equipment to be able to take any type of hunter hunting.
The barrel looks pretty steady.
Yeah, you do look steady.
Hope Outdoors has had such an impact on Marion County. We have 30 hunters coming in to hunt with us. You know, my task is to try to find spots for 30 hunters that'll be a rewarding and fun experience. And that's really easy here in Marion County. I tell people all the time, this is the only thing I've ever done where I don't think I've ever been told no. You know, we contact the landowners that we think might be good fits to host. We ask for volunteers to guide the hunters, folks that like to deer hunt, and the hunters have varying disabilities. With their disabilities, most of them cannot go hunting without help. They can't just say, hey, I'm going hunting this afternoon. Somebody has to be willing to take them and accommodate them and help them with their special needs. And so that's what Hope Outdoors does. And one of the most satisfying things is the core mission is faith in Christ and sharing that faith through serving and through loving the hunters.
The first time that I ever walked into an event, I fell in love with it just because I saw people who might have never hunted before in their life, or they used to do it, and we were helping them do things they had never done before. We were helping them do things that they thought they never could do again. I know that what I need to be doing in my life is loving God and loving others, and this just gives me the avenue to love others. And like this weekend, taking my niece, this is probably one of the highlights of my life involved in this ministry, because this is something she has never been hunting before, and she's getting to do something she never thought she could do before.
We are in Columbia, right outside of Columbia, Mississippi, on the Pearl River with the Marion County chapter of Hope Outdoors. Now, this is Avery's first time. Avery Dye, she's my great niece. This is her first time to ever hunt. And so this is a special hunt for all of us. But not only that, she's using her pawpaw's gun that I went and sighted in. So we want to take a picture of a dead deer to pawpaw. We getting done here, isn't that right? You ready? Are you ready? All right, here we go. Can you see out there? Not through here, but look out there and see. So you'll have to be the one to tell us there's a deer out there, because we may fall asleep after a while. Somebody's got to watch.
We have just gotten so much community involvement. It is just unreal, the people that have just plugged in with our local chapter here and just supported us and helped us. And I tell you, my favorite part of the hunt is to see when they have harvested their deer and they come back here and they get to take pictures with their deer. It is just unbelievable, the excitement and the happiness on their face. So it's worth every bit of the effort we put into this to give them that opportunity to harvest a deer.
I am a volunteer for Hope Outdoors. I joined the committee because I wanted to be a part of this. My dad was a participant of Hope Outdoors for several years, and this was just the highlight of his year to get to do this every year. And it just means something to me and my husband. David is one of the guides, and he just loves it, and we love being a part of this.
The bucks came in, but they left. And so anyway, we're going to go back to church to get some food.
And good thing is, on these hunts, we sleep in the mornings and hunt in the afternoon. So we're gonna come back and give it another whirl. We're leaving all our stuff in the blind, and we're gonna try her again tomorrow evening. You ready to go again, though?
Yeah.
So you did have fun?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's good. It's good hanging out with you, like
Yeah.
in the blind.
Yeah.
Today, the hunters get here around 10 o'clock, and we let them meet their guide. They've already spoke with them on the phone, just trying to put a name with a face. Once they hang out for a little while and eat, we send them to the range to make sure their guns are sighted in. We found that effective over the last couple of years. Produces more deer because a lot of hunters, their guns may not be on, or either even the guides that they're using, their guns are off. So they leave from there and go to the woods. Once the hunt's over, they kill anything, they come back, we get pictures. My favorite thing is to be able to do what I love for people who can't do it as often as I get to do. I can get in my truck at any given time and go hunting, and a lot of these people can't. They rely on people like us or somebody to take them because they're not equipped to go by themselves, and they need help.
We're here at the Hickory Ridge Baptist Church chapter for Hope Outdoors here in Florence. This afternoon we're going to take our hunter Scott down to Braxton and see if we can't get him a deer.
Some friends of mine that I play sports with, wheelchair tennis and wheelchair basketball, they had told me about it, and they had been hunting with them a few years, and they let me know about it. And so when I was able to, do the application process, I did that and got selected. So this is my first year to hunt with the Hope Outdoors. I hope to see some good deer. They're saying there's a lot coming in each afternoon, and a lot of does, and he's got a couple of good bucks coming in. So hope one of those good bucks come in there.
Hope Outdoors is a ministry more than anything else. We are a ministry to those who are in need, handicap, any kind of mental disabilities, physical disabilities, or those who have terminal illnesses, cancer, anything of that nature. We try to care for people that's got needs, and while we're doing that, we minister to them, show them the love of Christ. I've been involved with Hope Outdoors since around 2010. I am the chapter director of Wiggins, Mississippi chapter. They're just south of Hattiesburg, just north of Gulfport. And I got to be friends with everybody across the state, and I'm up here helping out Tyler. Tyler comes and helps us, and we're out here on his property trying to hopefully get Scott a deer.
Ready to load up? All right. Today's the first day of the Hope Outdoors Florence chapter at Hickory Ridge Baptist Church. I'm pretty excited because this is the first year that I've actually been able to take somebody to my home farm, the place that I get to hunt all the time, and kind of share it with somebody else. Got a new food plot that's new to us this year. Hopefully everything pans out because I've been getting a lot of pictures of some deer. Scott Therrell's our hunter today, and he's in a wheelchair. He's paralyzed from the waist down. He's pretty avid hunter though. He's killed a lot of deer, so I don't think we're gonna have too much trouble getting him to get on one and shoot it. We've got a 4-man blind. It's big enough to take. It's wheelchair accessible. It's the size of 2 normal blinds put together. It's on the edge of a green field that we planted in September. Luckily the drought didn't get us too bad. The deer generally funnel out of the opposite end of the field and come around and feed about 4:30. So it's 2:45 right now. We're about to go climb in there and see what happens. Them 2 cedar trees, they come around the end of the cedar trees and walk straight down the middle. And then there's them vines and stuff right there on the left-hand side. They'll come out just on the other side of that, walk in. Then they walk out their feet in the middle. And they go, for whatever reason, walk around behind them pines and walk right here. That's why I say I don't want you to let them get around, because if they pop out in their 10 yards, I don't know why they don't feed all the way across, but they always circle up in the woods and come out right. Back right corner. He's back there in the dark. Okay.
Back to the left. Plowing field when he left here.
I think I hit him right in the front shoulder. I think I hit him a little bit forward. It's all right.
You're good. You're good. Hey. Good job, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Good shot. Good shot.
Well, I couldn't see him real good, but deer come in the back, and I got him in my sights. He kept looking at us, and I squeezed off and got him. Looked like I hit him in the shoulder, and I could see him good. I couldn't see his horns real good, but I could see, his body real good. But like I said, I think I shot a little bit toward the front, but I think he was beat down.
He was sitting there, and it was getting close to last light, and just happened to be on the binoculars at the time and caught him coming in right-hand side of the food plot. He come out there, he stared us down for a little bit. It took us probably what felt like 10 minutes, was only about a minute and a half to be able to get the gun raised up. He was just eyeballing us the whole time. He finally allowed Scott to get his gun up and get on him, and shot looked good to me. Looked like he plowed out of the field. Hopefully within about 30 yards, we got one laying there. Hey, right here. I got it right here.
Right at last light, they had a nice 6-point walkout. He had us pegged there for a second, but we were able to get Scott's gun up and get him on it. Scott made a perfect shot. Deer ran maybe 30, 40 yards. Just awesome end to an awesome weekend. Everybody's starting to show up here with a few deer, and about to go celebrate a little bit.
If you are interested in being a part of Hope Outdoors, whether it's to volunteer for a hunt in your area or maybe even be part of starting a local chapter, you can visit the Hope Outdoors website. You'll find all the information you need there about the organization and its mission. You'll find instructive videos on how to do certain things to host a hunt, and you'll find lots of really cool videos of hunts in various places around the Southeast.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching this episode of Mississippi Outdoors.
We hope you enjoyed this video.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out other videos from previous seasons.
And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future shows.